Oh, everybody, this is gonna get pretty exciting. Basically, the battle of the blockchains. Once again, don't matter if you have Binance Smart Chain, Cardano, Ethereum, Algorand, or even Cronos. You better don't sleep on innovation, on growth, on development. Although we are in a bear market, you gotta be putting your best work, because once we're in a bull market, that's when we're gonna see who were the ones building, not breaking out in between. Why am I talking about this? Well, guys, once again, our channel, Oscar Ramos, has reached out by another team for a crypto review. This case, welcome to Telos Blockchain Layer 1. Home of the fastest EVM. What I'm gonna do for everybody here is plan out and tell you what they're all about in nice bullet point form, which you're gonna know immediately what they stand for, what they are, who they are, and basically everything that you wanna know. Because, I mean, blockchains come and go so fast. Some of them shut down. Solana, some of them are really taking forever to upgrade. Ethereum, but some of them are doing very good things out there, right? I can name them with my fingers, right? But here's another one that is saying, hey, listen to me. In this case, Telos in DeFi Llama position 41 with roughly $40 million. So it's nowhere even close to 1 billion total value locked for DeFi, Metaverse, NFTs. But it's saying, hey guys, we're the home of the fastest EVM, Ethereum virtual machine. Look at us. So why don't we go ahead and analyze everything, technical analysis and more. Sit down, relax, everybody. Enjoy your show. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe, follow Telos. I'm going to put all the links down below because this one caught my attention, and I thank Telos for reaching out and giving us this opportunity. Once again, this is not financial advice, just for entertainment and educational purposes. So go ahead and do your research and take this video as such. Now, telos.net. This is where they have this massive, nice website. You go ahead and scroll down. You're going to find all the information. First and foremost, they have two Twitters. One is the Telos Foundation and two, the Telos developers, right? Because when we talk about a blockchain, it really speaks for itself. Who is building, what type of protocols and teams are coming to your blockchain and building. And this one is layer 1 blockchain, home of the fastest Ethereum virtual machine for a faster, fairer future, right? We need to be fair, which I like that a lot. Go ahead and scroll down, and we are building through the bear market exactly how I started this video, right? I like that they're going to conferences. I like that they're speaking, letting some of their leaders go. I love that. It's exactly what I see in other different blockchains, such as Cronos chain, which is good. And they're even, a little bit, on the go and taking a look at the FIFA World Cup, which is pretty good. Farm. So once you are a blockchain, you of course are going to have some DeFi, yield farming opportunities, and you're going to be using the main native token. And other ones is Ether, ADA, Crow, Solana, and this one is going to be Telos, TLOS. Well, we're going to go ahead and take a look at in just a moment. Now, guys, Telos developers, of course, if you're a developer, might as well give it a try on this one. Why not? And we go to the tokenomics, understanding the value of Telos. That is the token name. And here's the token price at position 335. Nowhere even close to Ethereum, nowhere even close to ADA, nowhere even close to Cardano. But that shows how these blockchains are, trying to come up. And although you're going to see the price right now, but it had a similar run to the previous layer ones. Take a look at this. Right? This is 2020. This is 2022. What we saw is kind of follows Bitcoin and follows the rest of the altcoins. And then right now it's basically going back to 100% retracement. When it comes to blockchain layer ones, wouldn't be so surprised. This is the momentum, because obviously regulations affect the entire macro trends, economics, the inflation and sell-offs of the market. They want to sell it off, everything, the whales. So it did happen also to Telos in this case. Now, important thing for Telos to know and for everybody to understand is position number 1 is Ethereum. We've been talking about in this channel a lot about Cronos chain. Position number 8 with shy of $500 million, right? Now at 589 million. But where's Telos? You'll have to scroll a little bit lower to position 41, and you're going to see Telos right here with $40 million in TVL. Now, is that a lot? Well, obviously, they're very kicking things off, right? Even though they started roughly 2 to 3, 4 years ago, 2018, obviously there's a bunch of things going on. And I mean, it takes a while for them to get some momentum. Some companies do have a massive corporation behind them. Binance Smart Chain, Crypto.com, Cronos Chain, Ethereum, you see? But in this case, Telos, it's just kind of getting the word out there. And I understand that. I mean, it's totally fine. If it works great, people are gonna use it, but look at the competition. You have to pass Tesla, you have to pass Cardano, you have to pass, I mean, Near Protocol, you have to pass Algorand. It's okay. It's a good challenge for you. It's a good challenge, Telos. You're gonna be able to, I mean, withstand everything and come back stronger, right? Of course, there's a lot of competition, but show us why you're different. And why don't we go ahead and start talking about why they're different in this part of the video. Now, listen up to the following bullet points because I think they're important to understand this a little bit better. Now, this is lightning fast with leading scalability, leveraging the Antelope and EVM architecture. If I go to the main page here and I show you the comparison about speed, well, you're going to see the transactions per second is faster than Matic, faster than Ethereum, faster than Solana and AVX. Now, Solana, in my opinion, is the fastest that I knew. Well, obviously, now with 10,000 transactions per second, that will be now for Telos. Now, this is a recommendation that I like to give all the blockchains, not only Telos. Do not shut down, because that is what Solana is known for, and Solana right now is in the eye of the beholder, not only with the FTX collapse, the exposure to Sam Bankman-Fried, and right now Solana is really very down and crashing. If you are an upcoming layer one, make sure that you are not putting your users and developers at risk by shutting down the network. And I'm sure that Telos and the rest of the different blockchains are hearing and understanding carefully the pains that we're seeing in 2022, and they want to be much better for that. Also, extremely low energy consumption for Telos per transaction, producing a carbon neutral of really low amount per year. And I think that's something that is going to be eco-friendly factor. It does help you when you're trying to get any type of government assistance in different countries. If you tell them that you're extremely green, same as Algorand kind of comes to mind in Cardano, then you're going to be penetrating those nice $1 million grants, right? Now, by the numbers, of course, they have Telegram, Discord, Twitter. And one of the things that I like to show you is they do have an active YouTube page. The last video right here 5 months ago, 1 year ago, and 1 month ago, 7 days ago, past live stream. So that's what I like to see. Recent post from people, I'm not gonna play it, but you see some of the core members, the core development talking. I appreciate that. Obviously, with companies like Cardano, we see Charles Hoskinson every single time. Algorand too, Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, Cronos chain. We see, they just were talking earlier today. So that's who you are. If you want to be a top 10 by TVL, you gotta imitate and mimic what they do. And I like what I'm seeing right here. It's just about time. And in a bull market, go ahead and attack with a lot of different incentives, because obviously the current layer ones are doing the best they can to keep their liquidity and keep their developers building inside them. So it's a matter of time, but I think you're doing okay. Now, interesting facts about Telos. Telos not have its ICO, initial coin offering, when its native token Telos launch. Now, why does this matter? I'm gonna go back to the main page. With regulations in the United States looming, growing and likely coming after midterm elections, what we just saw this year, talks of security-based cryptos coming under regulation have many investors worried. And I can tell you one AMP token that it crashed a lot, right? So if they label as security, then you may have a much shocker in the price of your project. However, not having an ICO means Telos does not fall into the category of a security, unlike many altcoins. And that's pretty cool, to be honest with you. I like that about Telos. Some more digital food for thought. Even with the most recent market downtrend, Telos, has fared quite well. Still, it seems that it's not on 100% retracement, but it's still hanging strong. Telos also received recently introduced the Telos liquidity staking, so basically a more staking opportunity, which is pretty cool. Now, ecosystem growth on all fronts. Telos Foundation is wasting no time in preparing itself for the next bull run. That's what I like to hear. I mean, I see it on many different chains, and if I see it on Telos, I'll love it. Look at fast and scalable, decentralized, trade and swap Telos on many different decentralized applications, including PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, Uniswap, but also in some centralized exchanges like Kukun, Huobi. Not bad at all, not bad. And obviously you want to see this being used, and you can tell that it's been used so far in the ecosystem, right? Now, Telos Fueled is a 14-month campaign that seeks to boost TVL on Telos through partnerships, in-house tech developments, and external protocol integrations. Telos DeFi is undergoing a revolutionary transformation thanks to the Telos Fuel Liquidity Incentive Program. So it kind of sounds similar to the Cronos chain $100 million accelerator. So what it's basically saying is, if I am as a project developer of a decentralized application, I have my application, where would I like to build and concentrate my energy? Telos is saying, we have incentive programs for you. Come and develop here. That's what it's basically saying, which is pretty good. Telos NFT has grown by leaps and bounds in the recent months. First through the Mission NFT contest that welcomed collections, from over 100 NFT artists, and now through the Artist Accelerator program. I tell you, so it's similar in the industry, and I like it that they're using it in this case. Pretty cool. Now, Telos is the most developer-friendly blockchain there is. That's what's claimed. Simply put, offers developers a full suite of tools, resources, and support for building a network that costs a mere fraction to deploy dApps, decentralized applications, when compared to other chains, and enables them to do so in 6 different programming languages. So what I'm hearing here is, we're coming in and not to play. We're coming to take a lot of people's liquidity. That's what I'm hearing here. Now, partnerships, right? Telos has already locked a number of key partnerships once its AMM automated market maker, ApeSwap, was launched. ApeSwap has offered a number of Telos farming pools and T-bills for users, with over 1.7 million in TVL added, which is what they need. As soon as Telos has a protocol that is having more than 500 million, it's going to be in the top 15 for sure by TVL. And I'm going to be pretty happy to be one of those partners that spoke about Telos much earlier in the journey, right? Now, Telos as a Lobby 3 founder, Telos is proud to be a founder of the Lobby 3 DAO alongside former US President candidate Andrew Yang, and an organization that funds effective policy lobbying and educates politicians about Web3 possibilities. That's pretty cool. Haven't heard that before. As a founder, Telos will participate in off-record group meetings with policy leaders and get involved in shaping advocacy efforts to decentralize economic opportunity and ensure resources are used for such here in the industry. And it's impossible to ignore the massive strides Telos has made to fortify the ecosystem and establish itself as a major player in all things blockchain. So obviously, guys, I think overall you and I can understand that this blockchain is putting itself in a nice position for the next bull run. And from everything that I've studied, researched, and what I've been telling you, there's a lot of things going on in crypto right now. Obviously, the more you are intertwined with all the FTX garbage that's happening and Genesis, obviously your blockchain a little bit suffers. The only blockchain that was really intertwined was Solana, and look at it right now. But Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, Cronos, they're strong. But guess what? Those top 3, even Cardano included, or AVX, you gotta be watching out, because there's other different blockchains that are trying to penetrate and gather all that TVL, and Telos is one of them. I appreciate Telos sponsorship and support in this video. Go ahead and check them out. Join their Discord, their Twitter, their Telegram too. Take a look at the links down below. And I want to see Telos continue pumping and going through this bear market. Really good blockchain so far. Wish them the best. Check them out and buy if you want to. Obviously, as much as you can afford losing. That's the rule in the crypto market. You have a good day, everybody. Like and subscribe. Peace.